Good morning! Good morning, everyone! Good morning, story timers! It's me, Donna Vee. Oh, I just kicked. It's me, Donna Vee, and I'm so excited to be here. Today is Thursday, July 29th. Holy guacamole, it's Thursday, July 29th. Can you believe July is almost over? By the time we get to Sunday, which is like right here, it's going to be the first. Like, what is happening? Summer is flying by, and I hope you guys are enjoying it. And I'm so excited that you're here with me today to learn the alphabet, practice the ASL alphabet, talk about healthy habits and good manners, and of course, read 3 amazing books. Do you know how many books there are out there? There are so many books. We have been reading together since March 21st of 2020. Did you hear that? March 21st of 2020. And together we've read 3 books a day. Now let's do a little bit of math. I mean, honestly, we had a couple of days off here and there for family emergencies, pet emergencies, and work. So returning to work meant that I couldn't be here on Saturdays anymore. Ugh, I miss being here with you on Saturdays. But now StreamYard has made it possible for me to stream videos when I'm not here. But they're old videos. But now I'm not only airing on Facebook and on YouTube, I actually dedicated an entire channel just for story time. So on YouTube, if you go to Storytime with Donna Vee, you'll see we started from the last letter A, which was just, let me check my notebook. Yeah, like a few days ago. And I'm going to be putting that up tomorrow morning, and then I'll be putting up videos that were pre-recorded on Saturdays. Good morning, Jim Tomlinson. Hey there, Christopher Estrite. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm so overwhelmed. When I woke up this morning, I realized today's her last day at work. I was just so moved and filled with emotion. So today is the letter E, and E is definitely for emotion. And we are talking about joy. Joy is what the highlight is for this round of the alphabet. Now there's 26 days, 26 letters in the alphabet. So for 26 days, we are going to be talking about joy. Hi, Jerry Reesby. Howdy. I love it. We've got California in here, Philadelphia, and now we even have Texas. I'm so excited that Storytime with Donna Vee is waking people up all over the place, all over the country, all over the globe. It's pretty amazing, and I really appreciate everyone that watches. Trust me. Yes, Estrite, enjoy, exactly, excellent. That's an amazing alliterative sentence. Estrite, enjoy, exactly, excellent. Estrite, enjoy, exactly, excellent. Estrite, enjoy, exactly, excellent. That was pretty awesome. I definitely got that one, but I love the participation because that brings me so much more joy. Now, you're probably wondering, what is this show about? This show is about waking up with healthy habits, good manners, and lots of positive energy. And I'm so excited because every day I wake up with gratitude because I have so much to be grateful for. Just seeing you guys makes me so much more grateful. Then I go over to my sink and I brush my teeth. And then I take a shower, put my new pigtails in, get ready, come over to story time. These are things that create a routine that you yourself could try in the morning. And it's pretty awesome because if you start these healthy habits from a time when you're little tiny kid, right? And then it creates this amazing routine that you can carry out into your adult life. What's that? I know. So another healthy habit that we love to practice here is exercising, but we couple it together with the alphabet. There's 26 letters. We know that kids learn through repetition. Well, don't we all? And every day we practice the alphabet with body movements that we like to call seated exercising. I know, we do seated jumping jacks with no spaghetti arms, and that goes from A to M. And then we get to M, we know that that's the 13th letter in, so we shout middle, and then we change up the exercise from N to S, and then we yell switch, and we do our last movement. You ready? Let's do it because it gets the endorphins up. And you know what happens when your endorphins go up? Your energy, your joy level, it all goes through the roof. So let's go. Are you ready? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, middle, N, O, P, Q, R, S, switch, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Amazing. And yes, eagles, 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 eagles. EAGLES, Eagles. I don't know if you caught the show last night, but guess what? Training camp has begun, football fans. And if you know, I love books, but one thing I love more than books is football season. I love the Jets, actually. Okay. Next, we practice something called the ASL alphabet. Why? The reason we practice the ASL alphabet is because we want to expand our minds and learn as many new things as possible. So, did you know that a way to communicate with people that don't communicate the same way that we do verbally is through sign language? And I can't teach you all of it, but I can teach you the alphabet. And the basics is where you begin with anything. Hi, Mom. Good morning, Orion. Are you ready to practice the ASL alphabet, you guys? This is so important and can help you when you meet someone that communicates differently than we do. So this is what it looks like. Now, today's Thursday, so today we have this slate up, but tomorrow it's No Peak Friday. So get ready. Here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. I'm so excited that you practice that with me because, as you know, when you're not building muscle and you're not building memory by practicing something where no one is actually watching you, you're building character, and that's amazing, okay? And yes, it's excellent. Ecstatic, I'm ecstatic, eloquent, and enjoyment. All amazing E words. If you know other words that begin with the letter E, put them in the comments. I'd love to see what you come up with. Now, you know that every morning from the beginning, we added kids' names to this amazing list. Hello, it's humongous. And now we highlight the kids' names that start with the letter of the day. So I'm going to look. I found it. Boom. This is the letter E. Uppercase, lowercase. In any case, let's see who's on the back of the letter E. First, I have to check just to see if there are any new names because you never know. I think I've got them all. So we're going to say good morning. If your name starts with the letter E, you should be jumping up and down with excitement. Fill yourself with the E energy as if you are getting the most prestigious award. Maybe you're getting the Nobel Peace Prize award. Whatever it is, just embrace E, embrace that energy right now. And I'm wishing good morning to Emily and Ella and Alec and Emerson and Emma and Ellie and Evie from the UK. So that's amazing. Good morning to them. Can we put this? No, that's not the sound I want for them. Take a breath. Next healthy habit is going to be drinking water. Drinking water is super duper important. And we should drink so much water. It's so good for our body. It's amazing. And I'm going to say, thanks, water. I really appreciate you helping me out. Now, remember that last month we talked about optimism. This month is about joy. You want to fill yourself up with so much joy, whether it be the joy of hydrating, which I love, the joy of really great memories, which I also love, and the joy of making memories like we're doing right now. And learning to read can create such amazing memories because you start off with a little book and then you get into bigger books and longer books and larger books, and soon enough, you'll be reading every book you see. But today, we just have time for 3. All right, so here we go. Water. I drink to the count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ready? Here we go. Oh, let's put some music on. I love water. Water is so good for your body, and we're so lucky to have it. I'm so grateful. It's amazing. Okay, so we've talked about waking up with gratitude and having a positive attitude and how it can change so much. Music changes so much. This morning, I put on, I don't want to say it too loud because she'll hear me, Alexa. And I said, put on some happy music. And this beautiful song by Diana Ross came on that I had never heard called Thank You. And I was like, this is a great song. But what I'm saying is you can elevate the vibration of your internal self just by listening to some really good music. We together want to elevate the vibration of the global population and bring joy and peace and love and light to everyone. Now, Lisa could not be here today, but because she's so amazing, you know she sent me the alliterative sentence. So I'm going to copy and paste it into our show. So let's just see. Can I do it? I try this all the time. Let's try it. Okay, let's do it. Enter studio. Here we go. I'm turning the volume all the way off because I don't want to make a sound. And there I am. So guess what? I'm going to do it right now. Let me see. Can I do it? Banners. Create a banner. Paste. There it is. Okay. And there it is. Is that the last word? It's not. It got cut off. Oh no. What do I do? Well, that's the alliterative sentence, you guys. And I'm trying to see. Oh, I got this. I figured it out. Guess what? All right, now I got it, you guys. It's all about engineering your way through a critical situation and really just trying to do your best. And I think I'm doing it. Thanks for bearing with me. Here we go. Edna Eagle was envious of Evelyn Eagle's 11 enormous eggs. Evan explained that Edna should not be envious because Edna should enjoy her exceedingly elegant eggs. Edna examined her eggs with her own eyes and found them to be excellent and was no longer envious of Evelyn Eagle's 11 enormous eggs. Extraordinary. What? Edna Eagle was envious of Evelyn Eagle's 11 enormous eggs. Evan explained that Edna should not be envious because Edna should enjoy her exceedingly elegant eggs. Edna examined her eggs with her own eyes and found them to be excellent and was no longer envious of Evelyn Eagle's 11 enormous eggs. Extraordinary. I tripped, but I didn't fall, and I'm going to keep going. Edna Eagle was envious of Evelyn Eagle's 11 enormous eggs. Evan explained that Edna should not be envious because Edna should enjoy her exceedingly elegant eggs. Edna examined her eggs with her own eyes and found them to be excellent, and was no longer envious of Evelyn Eagle's 11 enormous eggs. Extraordinary. Okay, so here's what I want to say. Lisa, you definitely won that one, but I feel like that was not just an alliterative sentence. That was an alliterative, novel. And now I wish I would have taken my vitamins first. You really think so? You're being way too kind. And I so appreciate it because that is amazing. Oh, gosh. At least I'm warmed up for reading the books now. Okay, you guys know what time it is now? It's vitamin time. I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it. So in here are pink and purple vitamins. Every day we choose 2 vitamins, and I don't look. And we know that this is a spot we talk about healthy habits and good manners. What do you mean, good manners? Well, when we ask for our vitamins, we say please, and when we receive our vitamins, we say thank you. And it's just a little bit like of a fun game to see who might be able to pick the vitamins today. 2 purple today, please. Okay. Let's see if anyone else has a guess. You can put it up there. I see that you're watching, but I know that you don't want to say anything. It's okay. I promise. It's just kind of fun. Taking off the lid. And here we go. Let's see what colors we get today. And the winner gets to pick a page out of my favorite book, A Beginner's Guide to the Universe by author Mike Dooley. I love that book so much. It's pretty awesome. It's actually pretty excellent. Excellent. Okay. All right, let's see what we have. So the guess is 2 purple. Let's see if it is. Here we go. On the count of 3. Let's see what vitamins we have today. 1, 2, 1 purple, and a pink. So close. I mean, one of each is pretty close. And you know what? I think your participation trophy, since you're the only one that guessed, is that you could please pick the page from 7 to 158. The rest of you, let's take our vitamins. And don't forget, don't chew with your mouth open or talk with your mouth full. No way. Please. Never. Page 66 it is. Okay. If ever in your life, suddenly and without warning, at an event, person, or unexpected good news changes everything for the better, it will mean chances are astronomically high that it will happen again and again and again. Words like blame, victim, or fault should never be used in enlightened conversations. Instead, try creator, adventurer, or heroine. Wondering how else you could view life when you're experiencing emotional or physical pain is a sign of spiritual maturity. Wondering how else you could view life when things are already going well, really well, is a sign of a spiritual rock star. Did we not just say that music can elevate the vibration of all of this? Well, guess what? I think we're all spiritual rock stars if we're showing up to story time every day. I think it's pretty amazing. So you know what I think we should do? We should share all of our love, light, and positive energy with everyone around the world, around the globe, around the world, the country, anywhere and everywhere. If you're watching, I want you to know that I'm sending you love and light. Let's get out Bartholomew. Let's get out Piggy for loyalty. Hey there, loyalty and loyal friends. Loyalty is something that I think people forget to talk about more. Being loyal is pretty incredible. And being a loyal friend is something that is worth oodles, caboodles, and millions and gajillions of dollars in gold, frankincense, myrrh, whatever. But I will tell you this, loyalty is second to none. So today, let's celebrate everyone and loyalty. The one person I want to highlight today because of her loyalty is my daughter, Courtney. Her loyalty made it so much easier to get through the past 16 months of life. And I have to say thank you to her. Because of her and her expertise at the desk and just being my daughter and being in my life created such an excellent experience that I'm going to miss her so much. It's not even funny. Like, so much I'm going to miss her because she is taking a new job. And in her new job, she will be helping people that are coming out of homelessness and people with mental illness. And she's going to help them to get better experiences out of life by teaching them life skills and coordinating them with their doctor's appointments and counseling appointments and getting them housing. I could not be prouder of her. And I just want to say thank you. So would you guys help me send love and light, especially to her? But you know that it's to every single person watching and even those that are not watching, because everyone needs some love and light and gratitude. And you know what? Since it's about Courtney, Cheeky Monkey and Piggy were her first social distancing buddies. So I'm going to rely heavily today on my little friend Cheeky Monkey to take my sadness and make it gladness. Because even though I'm so happy for her, because she's moving on to this amazing new career, she's not going to be with me every day at work. And I'll tell you what, that makes me really sad. Change can be scary. Change can be really difficult, but it can also be really good. So I just want to say to anyone out there that can identify with that or might be experiencing the fear of change, we're going to be okay. So won't you go a little bit deep into your mind and your heart and your soul and just help me wish love and light to everyone around the world, but especially Courtney today. So from your head, your heart, and your whole being with a big beam of white light, let's go. 1, 2, 3. That was beautiful. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me on that beautiful moment of exchanging love and light. Because you know what? I know you can feel it too. And you can do that any time of day. You do know that, right? Well, look who it is. My friend Lisa. Lisa, I tried your sentence out, and Ryan said I did a good job. I'm going to do it one more time just for you. Edna Eagle was envious of Evelyn Eagle's 11 enormous eggs. Evan explained that Edna should not be envious because Edna should enjoy her exceedingly elegant eggs. Edna examined her eggs with her own eyes and found them to be excellent and was no longer envious of Evelyn Eagle's 11 enormous eggs. Extraordinary. Aside from that one S that I just added on there, I want to say that was an amazing sentence, and it was more like an alliterative novel or novella. Okay? But I'm so happy that you're here, Lisa. We have 2 books from Lisa's borrowed book box, and we have 1 more from Twisted Vintage in Bloomfield, New Jersey on Sunset Ave that I purchased from one of their just little areas that they have books and used things and vintage things and amazing things. I love that store. Check it out. Twisted Vintage. It's on Sunset Avenue in Bloomfield, New Jersey. Really cool store. Okay, now let's breathe it in. Ground your feet and breathe in your I am statements. I am excellent. Only positive words. I am a good example. I am eager. I am ready to read. I'm ready to read. Are you? I have 3 amazing stories, and I am so pumped to read them. Now, let's see. There's an alliterative book that I know is something that maybe Lisa is waiting to hear. But Lisa, I definitely brought this one out thinking, I think the little kids would like it. And guess what? I didn't even notice on the cover. It's a turtle. It's called Tidy Up, Trevor by Rob Lewis. That is amazing. All I saw was Tidy Up, Trevor, and I thought this would be a fun book for today. And then I see it's a little turtle. Okay. Here we go. Trevor was bored. On Monday, he'd done a puzzle. On Tuesday, he'd been roller skating. On Wednesday, he painted pictures. On Thursday, he played tennis. Now, Trevor didn't know what to do. In the end, he did nothing. Do some digging and weeding, said his dad. Play with me, begged his sister. Read a book, said his mom. Just enjoy yourself, dear, said his granny, smiling. Have you ever been bored? I have never, ever been bored. Not once in my life. By lunchtime, Trevor was still bored. He was bored and grumpy. Dad was making sandwiches. Trevor, will you help? Said Mom. You're not doing anything, are you, Trevor? I know just the thing, said Dad. A trip down the river will cheer you up. I would love a trip down the river. Trevor didn't want to go on a trip down the river. Well, if you're not coming with us, said Mom, you can go and tidy up the closet. Trevor. Although you might find treasures in the closet. Trevor wished he had gone with his family. I'd tell him to run, but I love this house. He flumped down on the floor. The closet door swung open. There were mountains of toys crammed inside. Trevor tugged at a box. Crash! Out fell 3 jigsaw puzzles, a bag of feathers, and a very bouncy ball. Oh my goodness! Look at all the treasures in there. Oh, a dingy dungeons. Oh yeah, a game of dingy dungeons and an old lump of clay. It would take him a while to tidy up. Trevor picked up the very bouncy ball. I wonder where that was, he said to himself. Have you ever done that? Just crammed everything into a closet or a box or a crate and you just don't remember what's in there? Ooh, it's like a treasure hunt and it's like really exciting actually. Well, the trip down the river wasn't much fun. No one could forget about Trevor at home with Granny. I hope he's all right, said Mom. That's why you have to stay in the moment. They should be staying in the moment. They wanted to be on the river, stay on the river. Trevor had found some knotted knitting and a crumpled kite. The river curved under deep green leaves. I hope Trevor's being good. Beautiful. I want to go to a river. Trevor had found his blue boat and an inner tube. Trevor's having a blast at home. I think I'm a lot like Trevor. I love to use my imagination. It was time for Trevor's family to go home. I wonder if Trevor has tidied up his closet, said his sister. Trevor had found his train set and racing cars. Oh my goodness. Trevor's got his stuff everywhere. Back in the garden, Granny was snoozing. Has Trevor been good? Asked Dad. Oh, yes, yawned Granny. Excuse me, every time I read that word, I do it. I can't help it. As quiet as a mouse. Look, there's Granny. There's his kite. Trevor, we're home, called Mom. There was no answer. Oh my goodness. Do you see what's in that window? Is that a teepee? Oh no. Trevor, what's all this mess? Mom shouted. There was still no answer, and she went up into Trevor's room. Oh my goodness. Look at the mess. Mom does not look happy. She should have relaxed on the river. The closet was very tidy. Oh my goodness. Guess what, Mom? Oh boy. I'm not bored anymore. Yeah, I definitely think that I have a lot in common with Trevor. Just take a look at this place. I have to say, I really kind of like having all my treasures around me. I know, but maybe I might get inspired by this book and organize a little. Or maybe I'll go down the river. I think that's what I'll do. Okay, tidy up, Trevor. I thought it was going to be an alliteration book, but it was not. I was pleasantly surprised. It was a turtle story. Okay, here's a cute book. Jimmy Neutron. It's a No Parents' Day. I remember watching Jimmy Neutron with the kids. A very strange thing happened one night in Retroville. The next morning, Jimmy Neutron discovered that his parents were gone. They had left a note on the refrigerator. Dear son, daughter, we have gone to Florida for an extended vacation. Love, your parents. Jimmy's best friends, Carl and Sheen, had found the same notes from their parents. No parents? Jimmy cheered. Jumpin' Jupiter! This is going to be the best day. Jumpin' Jupiter. Look at that. Jimmy and his friends headed to their favorite ice cream shop. Sheen lobbed a scoop of strawberry ice cream high into the air, just as Cindy Vortex and her friend Libby walked in the door. Sheen ducked down in the seat. Oops. Now that's what I call playing with your food, Jimmy said. Whoa. Hey, Cindy, where can I get a hairdo like that? Uh-oh. You already have one, Cindy scoffed, wiping her hair. What's the matter, Neutron? Can't have any fun without your parents around? Ooh. Far from it. Now that our parents are away, the boys and I are about to have some serious fun. We're going to Retroland, replied Jimmy. Oh, yeah, Cindy said. Race ya. Whoa. Let the games begin, Sheen shouted in his best Ultra Lord superhero voice. Let the games begin. I mean, that's my guess for what a Lord superhero voice would sound like. I bet we can ride the bat out of heck ride more times than you, ultra dorks, Cindy challenged. You're on, the boys cried. The bat out of heck. Oh, look at that. Hilarious. This is so cool, Jimmy said after their 17th ride in a row. No buying tickets, no waiting in line. We don't even have to get out of the car. Carl reached into his pocket for his inhaler. Number 17. Carl, really, you need to lighten up. Several cotton candies later, Carl was feeling better. Sticky pink fluff, cotton coated his mouth and his fingers and his hair. Jimmy watched as Cindy tried to keep up with Carl. I guess the lose your lunch ride is out of the question. Huh, Cindy? Please don't mention it, Cindy groaned. After taking one too many turns on the pain in the neck ride, ripping his shirt on a turnstile, and eating a funny tasting hot dog, Jimmy walked home alone. Pukin' Pluto, he moaned. This is the worst day ever. And then it struck him. Why would all the parents go away at the same time? And Jimmy headed straight to his secret lab. Now he wonders. On a hunch, Jimmy fed the note his parents had left through his handwriting analysis machine. Holy moon pie, he cried. This note's a fake. What? Just then he noticed a blinking light on his long-range space scanner. Alien alert! Alien alert! Now, why would aliens be? Jimmy gasped. That's it! Aliens have stolen our parents. Whoa! Later that night, Jimmy and his friends gathered in his backyard. So there you have it, he concluded. Our parents are at the mercy of evil aliens. And one thing's for sure, we need our parents, and now they need us. So it looks like it's going to be a mission, you guys. But how are we going to save them, Jimmy? Asked Carl, sounding worried. With this, said Jimmy, pointing to his most important invention, I've reworked a Retroland rocket for the mission. Goddard initiated the launch sequence. It's up, cheered Carl. Splat! Ooh, it's down. Nice try, Neutron, Cindy snickered. Jimmy tried to figure out what had gone wrong. Think, he muttered. I need more power, so I've got to find plutonium, but why didn't you just say so? Asked Cindy. There's plenty of plutonium over at the power plant. Jimmy's eyes lit up. Eureka! I don't know if that's a great idea, Jimmy. Plutonium is really scary. Now, if y'all just hand over the plutonium, Jimmy said when the girls returned, the boys and I will be on our way to save our parents. Not so fast, big hair, cried Cindy. If the plutonium goes, we go. Girls on a space mission, Jimmy wrinkled his nose. All right, but only for our parents' sake. Look at that. The spaceships took shape under Jimmy's direction. Soon the kids turned the Retroland amusement park rides into the spectacular Retroville space fleet. Jimmy inspected the lineup. We're ready. Goddard's digital voice countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2. We have liftoff. Suddenly the night sky was bright with fiery rocket. Wait a second. With fiery rockets, Jimmy raised his first in the air. Let's go get our parents. Can you imagine? They don't even have coverings on it. How are they breathing in outer space? Before long, everything was back to normal in Retroville. At least for now. What? Anybody else think that sometimes, as much as books are amazing and awesome, that there's like a whole part missing? They spent so much time leading up to that story, and we have no idea who they had to fight, how they had to get their parents back. What on earth or out of space was that about? Well, I'm going to say this. My guess is they went there. Their parents were tied up, and they went and they sent rocket blasters filled with cotton candy at the crazy aliens, and they released their parents, and their parents, one by one, were able to fall into their individual rockets, and then they flew back safely to Earth, and that's how they got rescued. I mean, I have to fill in that blank spot because that's just not okay. Whatever. Now, for our last book of the day. This book looks so cute. It has a cover, so we're removing the cover. It is called If I Were Your Mother by Margaret Park Bridges, illustrated by Katie McDonald Denton. So we had a book about turtle family, a book about parents not being there, and this, If I Were Your Mother. This is so cool because it's from someone, San Francisco. Interesting. Okay, you ready? Mommy, do you ever wish you were a little girl again? Sometimes, honey. Why, Mommy? Sometimes I miss sitting in my mother's lap and letting her take care of me. I could take care of you, Mommy. You, my love. Yes, I could pretend I was your mother and you were my little girl. Well, if you were my mother, what would you do? If I were your mother, I'd give you a big canopy bed and bring you breakfast on a silvery tray. Oh, so sweet. With a silver bell to call you when I was done. No, because I'd stay and keep you company. If I were your mother, I'd let you go to school in my silky red party dress. And high heels, even on gym day. If I were your mother, I wouldn't get mad if you left the door open and the neighbor's dog ran inside. Even if she left muddy paw prints all over the carpet. Even if. If I were your mother, I'd take you to work and let you dance on my desk. And spin me around in your chair till you are all dizzy from going round and round and round. If I were your mother, I would build a giant treehouse for you and your friends. With an elevator? Yes, and a firefighter's pole to slide down. I love that. If I were your mother, I would let you curl my hair and make up my face and paint my fingernails. So you could look beautiful, so I could look silly. If I were your mother, I'd let you jump from the sofa to the armchair. And lay the cushions across the floor like stepping stones? Yes, so you could cross the room without touching the floor. If I were your mother, I would give you a bath with goldfish. What if they splashed water all over the floor? They'd have to clean it up. If I were your mother, I'd wrap you in a big thick towel after your bath and keep you warm and cozy. Like a cocoon. Yes, and then you'd fly like a butterfly into your pajamas. If I were your mother, I would pretend to be a monster coming to get you under the covers. You mean a momster? Yes, but I wouldn't scare you, just tickle. If I were your mother. I'd let you sleep in Granny's soft furry coat, inside out. With your legs in the sleeves. If I were your mother, I'd kiss your forehead every night so you'd have sweet dreams. What would I dream? You'd dream the stars were sprinkles on a chocolate ice cream sky, and you'd eat it all up. You could always tell me your dreams. And if I were your mother, I would always listen to you, no matter what you said. Even if I whispered. Even if you didn't use any words at all, I would always listen. Well, you certainly would be a good mother, my love. But Mommy? Yes? Right now, can you be my mother again and just hold me in your lap? Of course, my love. Always. Oof. That was a sweet book. And it actually really made me a little emotional. Because, as you all know, today is my daughter's last day at work, and I'm going to miss her so much. Whew. You know what? Just because of that, we need to read a book that we haven't read in a while. I Love You Just the Way You Are by Virginia Miller. Our bonus book for today. Wasn't that an amazing book? Lisa, I have to tell you, I was trying so hard not to cry. I love you just the way you are. Let's go back to the beginning and end the story time with this amazing book. It's one of my absolute favorites. I read it to my daughters when they were little. I'm going to read it to you now. One day Bartholomew was grumpy. His ears were cold. Nah. Wrap your scarf around your ears to keep them warm, said George. But Bartholomew was still grumpy. His legs felt too stumpy. Oh, nah. I'll carry you, said George. At home, Bartholomew's porridge was too lumpy, his tummy too plumpy. Nah, nah. And he was too small. Nah. I'll feed you, said George. At bath time, Bartholomew hid. Nah. Nah. He did not like anything at all. What a day, said George. You've been so grumpy, your legs have felt stumpy, your porridge was too lumpy, your tummy too plumpy, but bah! Nah! I love you, just the way you are. Bartholomew felt better. He kissed George. And he brushed his teeth all by himself. Time for bed, Ba, said George. We both need a little rest. Nah, said Bartholomew. I love you just the way you are. And I thank you so much for being here today and every day. If it's your first time watching, welcome. If not, welcome back. My name is Donna Vee, and this is Storytime with Donna Vee. We're here Sunday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 11. And I'm really happy that you joined us this morning. And I hope it helped you to start your day with gratitude and love and peace. And now we end our show all the time with a hug. This one is from our little friends Liliana and Melanie from Massachusetts. This is Liv, filled with hugs from them. And this one is from me to you. Put your right hand on your left shoulder and your left hand on your right. Give yourself a hug from me. Squeeze yourself so tight. And know that everything's going to be all right. I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow, Friday. No peak ASL. And then, I don't even know. The letter is F. It's F for Friday. That's exciting. So I'm going to have to check and see what alliterative books are in that box and see what we can do to have some fun. Until then, thank you so much for being here. Let's breathe our way out. I am extremely grateful. I am peaceful. I am love. I am totally content. Thank you so much, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.